Hi, my name is Carol Berryman Land, and I was born in Yuma, raised out here in Bard, and actually I went to San Pasqual School, and I was the first girl in FFA in 1968-69. Yahoo, girls, we can do it. My family farm started probably over 100 years ago. My mom and dad planted the Medjool dates in the 60s and kept the business going, and they both passed away, and then they passed it on to their four wonderful children, Pat, Carol, Joyce, and Bruce, and Andrew is in charge of the dates, and then we also have a foreman, Roberto, that does the watering, and we kind of all work together, and it's a great industry to be in, and nothing like ag. You got to have ag to live and to be happy in life, and it's wonderful.
Yes, my name is Andrew Costanza. I'm the manager for the date groves for Berryman Farms and Sabor Farms. I've been in Yuma for 32 years. Originally I was always growing produce, and I've been in the date industry since 2007, 2008. It's actually a blessing to be able to work outside every day.
Good morning, Imperial FFA section. Isn't it great to be an ag student? We get to learn in the classroom, and then we get to come out and see it in person. My name's Mr. Rush. I'm the ag teacher and FFA advisor for San Pasqual FFA. We're happy to have everyone out to see what we do out in our area. I'm going to turn it over to my president, Marcellus, who will be the next speaker.
Hello, my name is Marcellus McDonald. I'm the Winterhaven chapter FFA president. I go to San Pasqual Valley High School. Today I have some questions for you guys. Did the date farm start off as a date farm traditionally, or did it start off as a farm?
First of all, we started off at a farm back in the 60s, and then we built a packing shed for the dates in 1968 as Berryman Farms.
Hello, my name is Irene Aguilera, and I am from the Calexico chapter and a senior at Calexico High School. Can you give us a little background of what you do here, as well as the production of the date trees?
My family planted some date trees in 1960, and they grew them and packaged them, and now it's turned over to Andrew, and he's our production and our field foreman, and he does all of that. And it's been in the family business for quite a few years, the date trees and our farm.
Stages of trees, we have 30 years old trees, we've got 50-year-old trees, and we have younger trees. These are 12 years old, and we have smaller groves that are coming into production. It does take 5 to 10 years to be able to see some viable fruit, and then everything is about cost right now, budgets, so we're trying to stay as reasonable as we can so we can hopefully make a profit.
I'm Alan Martinez, and I come with a few questions from San Pasqual's FFA. Do you think that climate influences the growing of dates and the production?
Most definitely. Date tree likes the hot weather and not so much humidity after the fruit sets because of the moisture, and Andrew can really go into detail on the climate.
Yeah, these date trees, our harvest season is in August through mid-October, and the hotter the better. I mean, it has a growth period from July to August, mid-August, that if we don't have the heat, the dates won't mature. They'll stay green or yellow and mature, and we won't be able to get a good production off of it.
Hi, my name's Kike Tamayo. I come from Calexico chapter, and I come from Calexico High School. So I have some questions for you guys. Throughout the process of the tour, we saw the thinning of the plants. How would you explain that process, and why do you do it?
Right now we're actually cutting out centers. Then the next process would be thinning, but we thin the dates out, like you learned, a little bit zigzag, so we can get better sizes. If not, we would just get small dates that sometimes they would rotten right there on the fruit arms. So that process is probably the most expensive process we have in our tree operations, and it takes a lot of labor to do it. But if you don't do that, you won't really get a good crop.
Hi, my name is Mark Gallardo. I go to school at San Pasqual Valley High School. Do you grow your dates organically or with chemicals, and why do you grow them that way?
There's a lot of supply and demand right now for organic, and Andrew is very keen on everything organic, and that's kind of the system that we go for now, is just because of what our sales request.
Hello, my name is Fatima Gutierrez. I'm a junior at Imperial High School, and I'm currently serving as the chapter president for Imperial FFA. Recently, we just came back from a pandemic, and a lot of places experienced labor shortages. If you guys experienced that, how did you endure those obstacles?
A lot of patience.
Yeah, we did have some issues with labor, but we're fortunate that we were able to get the labor contractor was able to supplement some people with others so we can keep working, but it did affect us in the sales and a little bit in the farm operations that we have.
Hello, my name is Martin Gallardo. I'm a sophomore. I go to San Pasqual Valley High School, and I have a few questions for you guys. How is the loss of water from the Colorado affecting your farm?
On the dates here in Bard, we're on a limit of water we can use, even though we're flood irrigation. It's like 5 acre-feet, but we're trying to conserve and work the ground, level the ground so the water moves, and we're just trying to do the best we can with the water conservation.
Hi, my name is Ashley Guerrero, part of the El Centro FFA. What type of machines have had the biggest impact on the date industry?
Well, for us, it's been these work platforms and the reach lifts that we're using. That alleviates the way to get the workers into the palms. Otherwise, regulation states we have to use a ladder. So we were able to get special permits to be able to use the equipment that we're using, which is most of our work. Probably 90% of it is hand labor. We're able to get them into the palms easier and safer.
All right, Imperial section. We are going to wrap it up here at the Berryman Date Farm, and we'd like to thank Carol Land and everyone who's contributed to this. Thank you.
Today, I'm here at the Cloud Museum with
Mr. Cloud, Johnny Cloud.
Nice to meet you, Mr. Cloud.
Nice to meet
So, just to start off with our interview, can you tell us a little bit about this place and its origin?
Well, I used to farm, and I leased my farm out to the lettuce company. Didn't have anything to do, so I started collecting old cars and antiques, and this is what I have now.
So, regarding the farm equipment we saw different variations. We saw some of them that were created even by farmers. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Well, I have a couple of old stationary hay balers, and I have cultivators and scrapers and plows and just a variety of disc and hay mowers. And I have one ladder out there that came out of one of the first date orchards, and it's a real heavy wooden extension ladder. So this farmer, he mounted it on wheels so he could roll it from tree to tree. Farmers just tried to make everything a little easier.
All right, thank you, Mr. Cloud, and we hope to see you again soon.